When it says repair, replenish, restore, I'm buying it. Have I tried better? Yes. Is there a lot of fallout? Yes. Would that really annoy me? Hell yes. We Siamese, if you please. I'm super happy. I do like a yellow undertone. 0 to hero. Welcome back to my channel. It is a Thursday. You're watching this on the Friday, but for me it is a Thursday because tomorrow I am going to one of my best friend's weddings. The long-awaited, the most postponed and cancelled wedding of all time is happening tomorrow. So I'm so super excited to watch her walk down the aisle and get married at last. COVID, you've been a... Also, I'm doing her makeup, which is great. So today I'm dusting off the brushes and having a little bit of a practice as well. So this week, it's huge. I don't know what came over me. Well, I do know what came over me. Ludicrousy. I've basically bombarded Primark's makeup and beauty section in one of their biggest Primarks in the UK. So I'm not only going to be showing you the stuff that I've bought, but I'm also going to be trying it all out on my face. I look a little bit like a Labrador today, but it's only because it's the only thing that my hair would actually do. Looks a little bit thinny. I thought I was just going to go into Primark and come out with one little bag full of makeup. No. Emily doesn't do things by halves. I came out with 3 paper bags of makeup, hair, beauty, and accessories. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you briefly exactly what I've got. After I've done that, I will be showing you a full makeover and starting from scratch, giving you my opinion on the products as I go through. Right, so first item that I bought, which is one of the most expensive items, is, and I have been wanting to bite the bullet on one of these makeup organisers for a long time. They're 10 squidaroonies, but these Perspex organisers, they're not cheap. If you went to TK Maxx or whatever, you'd probably have to pay 14, 15 quid for something like this. So it's still cheaper to go to Primark to get these beauty organisers. They don't just come with 2 drawers, you can also get them with 2 bigger drawers side by side, and they're all stackable. So I bought 2 of these. So what I've done is, oh blimey, that hurt my ear. What I've done is I've actually filled with half of the stuff that I bought in Primark. I've already filled this case. Now, is it just me or does that excite you? This excites me. Okay, so I've been meaning to organise my makeup for such a long time. As you can imagine, I just gather and then I give away or I sell, or can't give to charity clearly, but and COVID's completely got in the way of selling makeup. So I really wanted to kind of replenish, try some new products and organise more than anything. So obviously what would happen normally is that would stack on top of that. It fits, it actually clicks in, which is brilliant. This isn't heavy at all. It's not heavy at all. And then you could just keep going and going. You could have a drawer for lipsticks, a drawer for mascaras and, foundations, and not just makeup, you could also have your earbuds, makeup wipes, your primers, your setting sprays, whatever, however big you go on makeup, having it organized like this is just exciting. So in here I have a load of makeup which I've picked up from Primark. I'm going to go through it one by one really briefly just so you know what I'm going to be doing today. So foundations wise, they've got 3 different groupings of foundation. They've got their matte foundation, they've got their perfect finish foundation, which is the medium to full coverage, and they've also got their foundation and contour sticks. So I'm not normally a foundation stick wearer, but I'm kind of thinking on the go, touching up, blah, 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 could be a good idea. Also, I got them in 2 different colours because I didn't know, and obviously you can't test in Primark. I also picked this one up for Marie. Marie, that's a little shout out to you, who is getting married tomorrow, and I'm doing her makeup. So hopefully, if I like my version of that foundation, that this will be perfect for her as well. I saw that and thought, I can't leave that. 3 quid for a lip plumper, volume and plumping. Listen, I need all the help I can get. Highlighters, oh my giddy, right? So they have 3 of these highlighters. Where's the other one? Ah, here we go. So there's 3 different variations of highlighter. You've got the more cooler tone, which is this one. It's called Diamond Bomb. I don't know if you can see that. It's very difficult for me to juggle. You've got this one, which is more of a bronze glow. So I'm looking forward to trying that one, Faux Show. And this one, which is more of a pinky undertone, but I will try all of them. Then we've got a bronzer, which, to be quite honest, it's £3. It does remind me a little bit of my Honolulu. It is a little bit dark. There wasn't a huge selection of bronzers, I've got to say. They could do so much better in their bronzers. The blushes, the same issue. They didn't have a lot of choice of blushes. However, they do still sell this by invitation only. It's the much loved and talked about Primark blusher, but I haven't tried yet. I don't normally like the powders that kind of bleed from one to the other. I like one to do a specific job, but it's nice packaging and it was the only blusher that I actually quite like the look of, so I'd be interested to try it. Then I picked up some eyeliners. They were £1. I think that's black and brown, or is it dark brown and light brown? And it comes with a sharpener, £1. 3 different types of mascaras, okay? So I picked up the waterproof mascara, which is that one. I picked that one up for my mum because she's always saying that her waterproof mascara doesn't work. Then we've got Dramatic Lashes. This was £2.50, volume and length, and it's supposed to have a super applicator of some kind. I think it's maybe silicone. I like silicone applicators. Then you've got this, which is a little bit more expensive, say more expensive, £3. It's called False Lash Queen. It's quite a lot of oomph on there, so you're kind of expecting a good thing. We'll have to wait and see if it's as good as it looks. Then you've got concealer. I probably should have mentioned that before. I only went for one concealer purely because I don't like stick concealers. I find them too creamy. This liquid concealer looks pretty good, and I've gone for 2 or 3 shades lighter than my foundation choice, so hopefully that should be a good pick. Eyeliners. Now I went for 2 different types of eyeliners. I went for a thin vinyl eyeliner, which is waterproof, and it probably has a very, very bendy, small applicator, which is the kind of applicator that I like. Then I went for this bad boy, jumbo eyeliner, extra large tip for a big cat look. Oh, I'm notoriously not good at cat eye eyeliner, so we'll give it a go. That's all we can do. So first eye palette that I picked up was this, reduced from £5 to £2. I'm not going to open it up yet, but there we go. It's called the Honey palette, so everything is very nectar, yellow undertone, which is what I'm really, really into at the moment. In the same collection, the Cherry palette. This looks lovely. I can open this one because it was actually open before I bought it. So yeah, really, really pretty, deep, plummy colours. £2 though. My giddy widdy widdy wonks. Look at this bad boy. So this is biodegradable cream glitter palette, eyeshadow palette. A lot of these cream glitters, they're not that good. Do you remember the ones from my Sheglam haul? They just didn't come off. So yeah, looking forward to trying those. They're kind of bronzies, neutralies, honeys. So yeah, those are my colours at the moment. And then this beautiful little palette, £1 more expensive, and it's teeny tiny, so this is going to have to deliver. Called their Neon palette. Well, how gorgeous are those colours? So looking forward to trying those. I also picked up 2 pairs of lashes. Whichever pair I don't put on myself today, I'm going to pop on my friend tomorrow for her wedding. Did I mention I was going to a wedding? 3 packs of £1 nails. I wear a new set every week, so £1 a set is really great for me. Cheapest I've ever found, and they're good. And all I do, sometimes I just put like a top coat, a gel top coat, because I've got the whole kit anyway, so, and it just seals the colour and makes them last a little bit longer. I also got a load of makeup brushes. Oh my giddy, it's going mental here. This is the Essentials makeup brush kit. The Kabuki brush, which I have to try. It looks insane. This is the shading eye brush, so it's got 2 ends. Oh, this looks amazing. Large powder brush. This is 3 brushes for £3.50. The smoky eye brush set. So yeah, we're talking £1, £3, £3.50, £4. So, and the Kabuki brush is £3. So I picked up some brushes today, which is really good. A lot of the time I forget to pick up brushes. Hair clips. That's a given. I don't need to talk to you about those. Shampoo and conditioner. Hello, in the repair section. Obviously, when it says repair, replenish, restore, I'm buying it. Love the colour. They'll look great in my bathroom. Look at this. I sprayed this because there actually was a tester. I don't know if I was allowed to, but there was a tester. It was open, so I sprayed it, and it is gorgeous. £2. It's called Dreaming of Summer, and it does. It smells like summer. I don't know how you can smell of summer, but it does. I picked up a set of 5 lip glosses for £3. So they were £7, and they look like really nice colours as well. So I had to pick those up. 2 packets of nail polishes. So I've got a pack of 4 nudes, and a pack of 4 reds, and I think they were £2 per pack. Lipstick in matte, it was the only kind of nudie matte lipstick that I could find. I'm not a pomade kind of girl, but I've bought the pomade today, so I'll be interested to know how that works on my eyebrows. I also picked up one of their eye pencils. It comes with a sharpener and a brush at the end for £1. Lip liners. So these are primers. I picked up the hydrating and refreshing and the brightening. This is a setting mist, so this was £4. You've got to mix it up. And it's supposed to set your makeup afterwards. Prime and Infuse priming spray, which I know this has been around in Primark for a long time, but I just saw the watermelon and I had to get it. Sounds insane. I never do buy a brush soap, so and I always use Fairy Liquid, which is not supposed to be good for your brushes. So it's a little brush cleaner. If I just open it up, it's literally a little soap inside, and you'll just dampen your brush, put it in, swirl it around, and immediately all of the oils and makeup will just run away. Cuticle repair. It was £1. I'm always in need of my cuticles being moisturised, and a little hair mask, last but not least. Nourishing hair treatment mask, 60p. So what I'm planning on doing, I'm going to sit with this on my hair whilst I do my makeover. Kills 2 birds with 1 stone. I might even put the cuticle remover on my nails and really go hell for leather on this pamper session. I'm kind of thinking, right, wedding tomorrow, let's get myself prepped, get my hair in good condition, get my cuticles in good condition, basically just sort my life out. I'm going to go away, pop this on my hair, and then we're going to get cracking, and I'm going to go through every single product that I've just shown you and stick it on my face. Also quickly before I go, I have just had the Pip box delivered, so I will be doing that unboxing after this video, so stay tuned, don't switch to another channel, you know this is where the party is. I'm ready to party. Right, so I've put that mask in my hair. It feels nice. I'm going to leave it on for the duration of this makeover because why not? Right, we have got so much to go through. We are going to do a full makeover going from 0 to hero. As with every makeup, always try to prep the skin as best you can. There were 3 of these. This one here is brightening. This one here is hydrating and refreshing, and I can't remember what the other one was, but I think it was like a pale green. I think I'm going to go for the brightening priming gel. That's the one I'm going to go for today. I have already moisturised. Still working my way through that Aldi moisturising gel that everyone's raving about, they can't get hold of. I think my sister paid premium price for it on eBay, 14 quid. I think they were £3.99. I don't know what they're doing. I'm assuming they're probably pumping out a load more because it's been so hyped, but maybe it's because of people like me hyping them up, I don't know. I'm just going to pop it on the back of my hand. Ooh, very nice. Gosh, it has got some shiny particles in it. Ooh, that's nice. I'm going to go for a second pump. It doesn't slip. It actually feels like it's adhering to the skin, which I guess that is what primer's all about. How it feels really nice. It's dried instantly. It has kind of left a slight tacky texture to the skin, so see how that cracks on. That's 3 quid, by the way, for that. Foundation. Now, as I showed you previously, they've got the matte foundation, perfect finish foundation, my perfect colour foundation, and contour stick, so they're saying that you can use it. So 3 different types of foundation. This is going to be a little test. Now, I kind of went toffee through and through, so if I've got the wrong colour then I'm buggered, but I'm really hoping, especially as I've got a bit more of a tan now, that because I thought maybe I could screw this up by getting the wrong colour, I did also go for the light beige. That's a little bit of a backup. So this is called the HD Kabuki brush. You know I love a Kabuki brush, but I've never seen one in this shape. There we go. That is really nice. So you can see it is a triangular shape, so I'm guessing using the contour of the shape you can go into the various corners of your face. I don't know. I love it. I love a bit of a gimmick, so let's give it a go. Righty-ho, nice plastic container. It's nice and neat. It's got a pump action head. Give this a little pump. Okay, well, that is very, very good match. Let's give it a go. That's not a bad match. That actually is a perfect colour. Right, so Toffee it is. I love it when a plan comes together. There's nothing worse than choosing the wrong foundation colour because you can't take it back. Right, so I am Toffee in Primark. So that light beige I'll probably keep for the winter months. It's only £3, there's no point taking it back. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna complete that side in the matte foundation in Toffee, and I'm gonna do this side in the Perfect Finish foundation. Wow, well, first things first, never forget your ears. That wasn't what I was gonna say. First things first is, it is a really blendable foundation. Mr. Postman, give me your box. Boom, 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 boom. Oh no, he's gone. Mr. Postman can tell when I'm filming because of all the lighting in the studio, so he tends to just leave the box at the front and then absolutely scarper. Very, very natural finish. I don't mind this brush either, but what I would say is I do prefer a bigger brush for my foundation. Now, this used to be my Doll 10. I think the end has fallen off somewhere. I need to super glue that back on. This one I'll probably just use for maybe under the eyes, around the eyes. 3, 2, 1. And I'll carry on with my Doll 10. Right, I'm happy with that side. Now on this side, I'm going to go in with the Perfect Finish, and again in Toffee. I think my initial reaction, and I don't know really why, would be this side, which is the matte foundation. Whew, gosh, I'm getting damn hot. I don't know how hot it is with you guys, but I think it's about 24 today. I'm happy with that coverage. I'm happy with the color. I think I definitely prefer the right side, so I would definitely choose that one over Perfect Finish foundation. But saying that, they're much of a muchness. It could be the lighting. I do like a yellow undertone. I haven't actually tried this bad boy. Let's open this up and see what it delivers, because actually it's quite a nice thing to have in your handbag. I have just got into the Toffee stick foundation. I can't really compare now, but I will see what the texture is like and how it feels on the skin, and also if it actually matches up. This is a great idea. Now I know that I'm Toffee in Primark, this is actually a really good thing to just have in your handbag, in my handbag, to top up, you know, during the day or whatever. It's better than having a liquid foundation, for example, in your handbag that's just gonna, you know, ruin your inner lining. So there we go. It actually looks almost edible. I'm just gonna kind of see if it builds. Let's see if this bad boy builds. Well, it's a matching color. I'm gonna go in and buff it in. Yeah, I love that. I love that. Never judge your makeup after this first segment when you literally look like a washed out prawn. There was only one concealer that I actually liked the look of. I'm not a stick concealer type of girl. I went for their liquid concealer in medium coverage in Almond. You have to go at least 1 shade, 2 shades lighter than your foundation. Otherwise, there's no point in doing that process. All it does is it reflects the light away from the problem, and the problem being the dark circles. Sometimes it's just genetic. You've just got to cover it up. It's one of those things, you know, that type of thing isn't from the inside out, it's from the outside in. So the only way you can do it is really by color correcting. So it's like this, you've got a little spoolie inside. That's the color. Nice. I think I chose okay. So what you do is you hold your head down as usual, go into where the darker bits are. See that? You don't need to go into big triangles like, you know, you see on TikTok and all the rest of it. Just into the darker parts around the eyes. That is it. Now, this is where I can go in with my new brush. This is going to be perfect for this. It just was a bit too small for my foundation. You can get right into the eye corner there, see? That is a really lovely concealer. I don't know what's working best. I think they're just working really, really well together. A really beautiful concealer. Primark? What the giddy aunt? Can you see how much brighter my eyes appear now? These two really, really work very, very well together. I'm super happy! Now we've done the base, we are going to try their brow pomade. £2.50 for these. This is actually, although it looks like a dark brown, it's actually in light brown. My eyebrows are always my natural hair colour. They did have this as well. This is their brow pencil. But, you know, we know what a brow pencil does. Let's try something different. It's got a bit of warmth to it, unfortunately, but maybe that's just the light. I'm going to use one of my Revolution brushes for this because in all of my brushes I bought from Primark for today's haul, I didn't get one of these slanted angle brushes. Just coat all of the ends of the bristles nicely. So yeah, just push it through. Oh, it certainly grips the colour. I'm not pushing hard at all. That is very nice. Oh, do you know, it's really nice actually. Quite waxy, so it's actually kind of sticking the brows together as well, as opposed to just kind of colouring them. Do you see what I mean? It's pretty dark. That's pretty dark. Now, obviously, because I'm looking a bit anemic at the moment, that'll be why.
Pretty all the time doesn't sound like fun. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no gloves.
Now remember, eyebrows are sisters, not twins. Mind you, I have twins, and actually my twins are nothing like each other, so eyebrows are sisters or non-identical twins. I'm really impressed with this. I probably look absolutely ridiculous because I'm all anemic with dark eyebrows. My only concern is that even though that's light brown, it does have a bit of warmth to it. My natural hair colour doesn't have any warmth to it, but saying that, once I've got the rest of the makeup on, it probably won't look so stark, but we'll see. So do not judge me in my current state. Actually, they probably do it in a blonde. Anyway, love that. Love the way it applies with a nice little slanted brush like that. Quite firm one. You don't want anything too soft or whispery because it's not going to help you create the shape of your eyebrow. But yes, loving that. Bronzer. They're not that good at bronzers. I say they're not that good, they haven't got that much, but then maybe what they have got is going to blow my mind. This is called Bronze Dreamer, £3. Fairly dark, and it's got quite a lot of warmth to it. Let's give it a go. For this, I'm going to use my Real Techniques blush brush. Absolutely love this brush. Key to a really, really good bronzer or blusher brush is to make sure that the hairs are super soft and not too dense, because the last thing you want to do, especially as your skin ages and it loses its elasticity, it can actually, when you apply something with a harder brush, a firmer brush, you can actually create almost waves of colour because your skin is creasing up. So you really, really want a very, very lightweight brush so that when you apply the product, it comes off in very, very small amounts and you can build it. So first impressions, it's quite red. Ooh, right, so first thing is there is a lot of droppage. That is a lot of droppage. So what I'm doing is, it might look really vigorous. It's actually not. I'm really chilled out right now. Because it's so soft, I'm almost feathering my cheekbones to go in these bits here because it brings in your face a little bit. Do I like this bronzer? Have I tried better? Yes. Is there a lot of fallout? Yes. Would that really annoy me? Hell yes. But let's just keep going. Lovely jubbly, lovely jubbly. Right, I said I wasn't going to do any setting spray, but it's been 20 minutes since I put my foundation on. Obviously not for you girls, but I'm beginning to see it creasing a little bit. So, and that is, to be fair, that is to be expected somewhat. I didn't get any setting powder from Primark, so I'm using my W7 Set It Up, which again is cruelty-free. So, best thing to do just before you powder under your eyes, and you don't need a lot at all, is just to go back in, blend away any creases that have formed, and then just go in. They haven't got a huge selection of blushes. They had like 2 different colours. They were really, really boring, and even though they're £1, I just wasn't going to waste that £1. But what they did have was this, and I have seen this a few times as I've been doing other hauls. So yeah, as you can see, it's got some sparkle to it. It has definitely got some kind of iridescent shimmer to it, and that runs all the way from the very, very pale colour all the way to the bronzer. Now, as you know, I've already just done my bronzer, so I don't really need to be at that end, so I'm going to concentrate more around this middle to that end. Oh, I did not expect it to punch that out. That is really pretty. It's got a lot of iridescence to it. Oh my giddy. I don't know if you can see that. It's quite really pretty. Wow, you surprised me. I'm just gonna head more towards the lighter bit now then, to see if it can, it's really pretty. I don't think I need too much. I always stick a little bit on the end of my nose, which is fine. That surprised, because as you could see, I was rubbing it and rubbing it and rubbing it. There was no colour coming out. I couldn't see anything on my arm. Went in again, blew off the powder, and then went in. And as you can see, it's actually got a really lovely pale pink, but kind of very highlightery as well, which kind of leads us on nicely to highlighter. However, am I going to need any more now that I've got that one on? So Primark do these gorgeous little highlighters. They're £3 each. This is for a more paler skin, or inside of the eye, corners of the eyes, and underbrow highlighter. Then you've got the bronzer highlighter. So again, I could run that over my cheeks as a bronzer. In fact, let's do that. But before we do, we've got this third one as well, which is more of a kind of, it's a more pinky, pearly color. Again, with something like this, you want a really, really light, fluffy brush. So I'm going to be opening up this packet and going in with that medium brush. It is an eye packet. It can also double up, triple up, quadruple up. It's the eye and crease contour brush, so that's the one I'm going to use. I quite like a little brush, especially when you're just concentrating on highlighting the small areas of the face. Probably a bit too pale for my skin, but saying that, just across the top of the cheekbone, it just gives a little bit of lustre, you know, the end of the nose. Also just tap it in again, top of the lips, supposed to help punch out your lips. I like that, and that's going to be lovely on my bride on Friday. I also want to go in with this one, which is the bronzing one. This is super shimmery, so this should look really lovely on cheekbones. Go, just going to tap it in nicely. Again, I don't know if you can see, but it's got quite a lot of gold on the cheeks. Very nice and shimmery, love that. Right, eyes. This is the fun bit. I picked up 4 different eyeshadow palettes. This one's the cherry palette, this one's the honey palette. Really, really loving these very kind of yellowy, ambery, nectary kind of colours. This one didn't have a cover. I think somebody had obviously gone into it already. This is the cherry palette, reflection there. But yeah, thought that was a beautiful palette as well. Well, I mean, you know, it's £2, so let's give it a go. Then you've got the neon palette. Look at, that's a beautiful colour palette. What I would do with it, I have no idea. I'd just get going and see what happens. And then I also could not leave this on the shelf. This is their glitter palette. I've had a few of these in the past, and it can be the messiest palette you've ever had. Right, what are we going to start with? Oh, I've just remembered. Whilst I'm doing my eyebrows, I may as well pop this cheeky little thing on, because I'm going to be doing my lips in about 5-10 minutes. I can have it working away on my lips as we're doing the eyes. Ooh, this looks nice. Looks very nice. Looks a bit Makeup Revolution, looks a bit MAC. Actually looks very MAC, doesn't it? So this is called the Lip Plumper Sheer Colour with Maximum Effect. And see what it does. Okay, so it's not sticky. Actually very, very smoothing. Girlfriend, I need all the help I can get with my lips. Ooh, instant tingle. Yeah, that's properly tingly. Oh my God, my lips are absolutely on fire. I think I'm gonna go ahead with this one because it's really summery and I do like the colors. Really gorgeous colors they are. I just hope that they're gonna pack a little bit of a punch. Sometimes these powdered eyeshadows can be a little bit faint. Yay, I'm gonna use my brush. I'm gonna use this brush that I bought from Primark. This is their shading eye brush. I love this brush. It's only £1. How beautiful is that brush? And I'm feeling it, and I can tell you it feels good. This feels and looks nicer than the Real Techniques brushes, and this was £1. Firstly, I'm going to go in with when you start your eyes, always start off with the cooler colours or the lighter colours, because that's what builds your base. Ooh, instantly a lot of pigment. Just creating a really, really lovely, pale, shimmery base. Kind of add more colours on top. Let's go a little bit cheeky. Right, firstly, I'm going to punch in a little bit of this coral, both sides. It's really, look how much that covers the brush. I'm going to go in the corner of the eyes. back in with this fluffy brush. I'm gonna take the yellow. I don't know what I'm doing, ladies. I'm just wanting to try out these colours. Look how intense that colour is. So what I'm doing is I'm just keep going in, building back up that colour and then blend, build it back up, blend, build it back up. As you can see, that's real pop of colour. What I would say is there's a lot of droppage, but wow, the pigments are ridiculous. I'm actually going to open this eye brush set because I want one of these brushes in there, which I'm going to use to kind of go underneath the eye. Yeah, this one I thought would be absolutely ideal to bring that colour down underneath the eye. Right, I'm just going in with a little bit of this highlighter. Again, the droppage is ridiculous, but it certainly makes up for it in colour. If that's the kind of quality of colour pigments that Primark are pumping out, then I'd be extremely excited to try all of the other palettes. I can't do it all on today's, but I'm happy to test out those palettes as well. I was going to put some of these glitter creams on top, but it's quite intense as it is, and once I've got the eyeliner and mascara on, I think I'm going to leave this palette. But if you want me to review this going forward, then let me know down below, because I am more than happy to do that. Even if you just want me to swatch it, I can do that as a separate video. Right, let's stop looking so weird and get some mascara and eyeliner on. Okay, I went for a liquid liner. They're called vinyl liners. It has to be a certain type of eyeliner for me to be able to apply it in a half decent way. So let's really hope that this one works. And I did also get a packet for £1, the black and the dark brown, and it also comes with a sharpener for £1. So this is the liquid liner that I bought. It's called Vinyl Liner. It's waterproof as well, and it's a waterproof precise flick. I actually quite like these, especially if they're quite bendy. Anyway, I'm gonna give this one a go on the top lashes, and then I'm gonna probably go in with this duo pack. It's only £1 for black and dark brown, just on the under eyes. It's producing a really nice thin line. Eyeliner notoriously takes me forever, so I'm literally going to fast forward through all of this for you, but hopefully it seems to be going well, and it's still showing the colours of the eyeshadow, because sometimes when it goes wrong for me, I just keep building it thicker and thicker and thicker and thicker and thicker, and then suddenly all of my eyeshadow's gone and I'm just like a big black panda. Because it's so soft, you can get into all of those areas quite nicely. So yes, I think that's a brilliant product. These are going to be hit or miss, really. I mean, it does come with a sharpener as well, so already your quid's in. You get a black one and a brown one, and a sharpener for £1. So I'm going to, oh, hang on. No, it's not black. It's dark brown and medium brown. Let's see how well this comes off. Sometimes you just got to, you clearly don't. This looks promising as well.
Touching me,
well, I certainly didn't think I was going to be going for a dramatic eye today, especially in this heat. Anyway, they are brilliant. They've come off really well. They actually go really well inside your eye, which is the burger bit, the skin bit, which I've just put inside the liner. Yeah, really impressed with those, and 2 of those for £1 plus the sharpener. you cannot go wrong at all. Right, I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do one eye with the Dramatic Lash for £2.50, and I'm going to do the False Lash Queen on the other side. I may as well do it that way, and then at least I can tell you my honest opinion on which one it is. So this side, I'm going to do the Dramatic Lash. They are thick, they're a lot thicker. You may not notice this as much as I do, but they do look quite thick, i.e. this is going to take me a long time to get off my eyelashes. It's okay, it's quite clumpy, it's very black. I like the application of it, I like the brush, but it is quite clumpy. Let's open this one and do this one on that side. So this is the Intense False Lash Effect Mascara. I would not recommend either of those mascaras. Not keen on those at all. Right. Let's get to lips, and we're nearly there, and then I'm going to wash my hair out and you'll see the finished look. So the few items that I got in lips were these four. So I got two different types of pencil lip liner, both in a fairly browny pink. However, one is more browny than the other, so I probably will be going in with that one. I don't like a pink liner. I went for a very neutral, their most neutral matte lipstick, because I love a neutral matte lipstick, so I thought I'd try that out. And then also in the sale box or whatever, I saw this pack and I just couldn't leave it in there. Always good to kind of warm it up a little bit on another part of your body. Did you just see that? Oh, it's my... That is freaking weird. Right, I'm gonna have to move the candle before we go up and pee any smoke. On. Went on okay, I wouldn't rave about it. It's a little bit waxy for my liking. It's a nice colour, and we'll see how it matches with this lipstick. So this lipstick is in Sunkissed. Oh, that's a strange name for a nude colour, but yeah, let's hopefully this will go quite nicely with this lip liner. That looks really nice. I don't know if you can see that. Really nice colour. Let's give this a go. Well, it matches the lip liner absolutely perfectly. It's really soft, feels really moisturising. It went on really well. I like that a lot. That'll get a lot of use. Wowza, wowza, wowza. Right, now to give a little bit of gloss to the top of my lips. I think because I've already got a colour on, although saying that, I could probably just see what these look like on the top. Let's just give it a go and see what happens. Those are the colours. Really, really pretty. I'm gonna go for the pinky one, which is in New Money.
If only I could turn the hands of time.
That feels really nice, very moisturising and deliciousy. Let's just swatch this one because I'm quite intrigued about this one. So it's actually not an intense lipstick colour, it is just a almost, well, let's try it here. There you go. Yeah, so they're all kind of like a hint of colour. These ones are called Girls with Attitude Fantasy Mermaid. I really like the look of those. And then you've got these as well, which look absolutely beautiful. These were £5 and these were by Mora. So she's actually, I thought her name was Moira from Love Island. Really pretty. I love the fact that it's kind of on a little face. Yes, I am Liz, if you please. I don't know why I sing that song whenever I try and sing a song.
Time rumors, we were in too deep. In your worn-out sweaters, thinking we'll be young for.
Really impressed. Really impressed with the foundation. Concealer was brilliant. The liquid liner was brilliant. I like these lashes, although I think she's cheeky for charging £5 with no glue. I also think that is an absolute bargain. So if you do, even if you're just in town and you just pass Primark, whiz in there for that, because that's £3. 5 full-size lip glosses, and it actually just for a gift as well, more than anything. I didn't get to use the brush, which I really, really wanted to use, but do you know what? It looks, and I know the quality of their brushes anyway. They're also suitable for vegans, so, well, as you know, I would never have bought something that had animal hair anyway. But yeah, really, 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 really chuffed. The one thing I'm quite disappointed with was their mascaras. I would not write home about the mascaras at all. Buggery, buggery, buggery. I was going to try that. I completely forgot to put that on, so apologies for that. I'll let you know what that's like on my Instagram. I did buy a mattifying setting mist. Thank goodness I didn't just think that I bought one. Right, you're supposed to give it an absolute shake. Prep and Perfect mattifying setting mist. Let's give it a go. Firstly, always check that the pump isn't just too ridiculous before you... It's just supposed to keep it in place. Whether we believe that or not, it's just another little process that we do to make ourselves feel like we're ready to go out. I've got crispy hair because I've got this mask and I'm gonna whiz upstairs, wash it out, do my hair, come down and show you the final look. See you in a bit. Hello. It just feels absolutely lovely, and as you know, my hair is very dry, so it kind of, my hair just feels really soft. Anyway, makeup wise, yeah, really chuffed. I think it's nice and glowy. Out of all of those products, if I had to choose products which I really, really rate, first one would be the foundation. I chose the right match for starters, but also the way it goes on and the way it blends. For £3 or £4, I can't remember how much it was, absolute bargarello. And then also picking it up in the stick version is just ideal for handbags, holidays, gym, or just touching up during the day, whatever. Those come as one. The second product, which I would rave about, would be the Kabuki brush. Not as a foundation brush, it was just too small. I found it too small for the whole face. But as an under eye, being able to get in there and the shape of it being triangular, it works really, really well. Thirdly, how can you miss out the eyeshadow palette? That is such a beautiful eyeshadow palette. And I was not expecting it to pack so much of a punch. I just thought, oh, nice peachy colours, blah, blah, blah. But they're not, they are really, really intense. I will show you very quickly. Look at the colour of that brush. So let me just show you. I'll even do it now, just to show you how you can just keep adding. Yeah, you can just keep going, going, going. If I take the other side, bit of yellow. It's just really, really intense colours. But yeah, I was super, super, super impressed with that palette. Number 4, this brush, actually. I'd massively rave about this brush. This is, I mean, look at the colours. They've picked up the colours really nicely. It's still loads of colour packed on there. It's ridiculous. But it was cheap as chips. And if you're comparing it to something like the Real Techniques brushes, you're saving a £5, £6 on that brush. I feel like I've had a good little pamper. So yeah, that's it. I hope you've enjoyed my Primark haul stroke makeover stroke mini tutorial. It's not quite a Friday, but having to get this video out a little bit earlier so that I can celebrate my friend's wedding tomorrow. Also, I can't believe it, but Thursday will be my year on YouTube, and funnily enough, I set myself a target of 1,000 subscribers within the first 12 months, and we are nearly at 5k. Oh my goodness, I could not do it without you. So thank you so much for following, thank you so much for tuning in, thank you for clicking that subscribe button, because as you know, without all you subscribers, I wouldn't be able to get all this stuff to you. Hopefully we can just keep going onwards and upwards and get to 10k by next year, maybe. Thank you so much for watching, take care and have a fabulous weekend. Bye!
You're my best friend.